Welcome to Street TV Zambia, the television for the people, which is keeping you with sports, news, entertainment, education, and many more other entertainment programs on your fingertips. My name is Amraya Abishai, your host. Today we are looking at the effects of early marriages. For the details, see you after a short break. Today on the show, I do have my guest who is going to help me to discuss the topic of early marriages. Welcome to the show, Madam Loda.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mleya.
Thank you so much for coming through to our studio to discuss the topic of the day, which is early marriages. Now, the first question that somebody can ask, early marriages, how can we define the early marriages?
To my own understanding, early marriage is something that you find yourself maybe in an early age. Let me say in this particular way that you find yourself in an early marriage because sometimes you find yourself maybe you're too young for that. Sometimes you're not settled. Sometimes, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. So in this case, whom should we blame over the early marriage? Is it parents or children who involve themselves into the early marriage?
I think, I guess both, because why I say so, sometimes parents, let me say parents, yeah, they do talk. They do talk, maybe tell the children, no, you shouldn't be doing this, what and what, but kids, not every kid that,
Okay.
yeah, some they are very difficult to understand, but again, there are some parents who even advise their children, no, when you go that side, come with this, what and what, yeah. So I guess maybe to that point.
Okay.
Yes.
In most cases, parents, they talk at least to give discipline. I don't really understand what makes the youngsters to go into the early marriages. Now, what are some of the common causes that makes the youngsters to enter into early marriages?
Sometimes it's friend influence.
Okay.
Sometimes it's lacking of things. Yeah, I might say so. Sometimes there are some people who lost their parents. Yeah, there's no one who's able to support them. And sometimes it's friends influence, like when we are at school, when we look at those who are colleges, secondaries, so yeah.
So when we are saying lack of things, what are these? Maybe you can simplify them. What are these things that they are lacking? Is it food or what?
Both. So, yeah, both. There's like when it comes to us ladies, we like most of the things that we like. They're a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Simafunako, like my phone, this my iPhone, Z, what and what, and you see your friend has an iPhone.
Okay.
So you also want to have that an iPhone. Where are you going to get it? You don't even work. You're just a student.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just at school. So.
Okay. Now, for the young, let me say, for the young female, what way do you have for them? Those that involve themselves into early marriage.
Well, the ways that I have to those young females, young ladies, what I can say is stick to one thing what you want, stick to your dreams. I know we all have dreams. So what I can tell you is if maybe you don't have someone to support you, at least you can find a way, maybe you start working, you find yourself a business. Yeah, in that way it will help you.
Okay.
Yes.
What about to the side of like maybe guardians or parents? What way do you have for them? Those that are encouraging their children to start like going out, because these are some of the common cause of early marriages. Maybe they are being sent by the parents. What way do you have for them?
Words that I have to you parents, take good care of our young ones. It's you who can build future for them. It's you who can do something for them. If you look good care after your children, they won't find themselves in such non-kind issues. It's your responsibility to take good care of them. It's your responsibility to look after them. So if you do so, yes. Yes.
Okay. Now there are some children who involve themselves like into early marriages Now after getting involved into early marriages, then they stopped going to school. Now there are those who are still having the desires of coming out of the early marriages and they want to continue with their education. Is it very possible that somebody can cope up with school?
It is. Because in everything that we do, in every mistakes, we learn.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very possible.
Don't you think that they are going to receive a lot of stigma from their colleagues to say, no, ababalina mwana manje bangoenda ku school?
Yeah, in that way, okay.
Okay.
So it's up to you now to know what you really want.
Okay.
And from the mistake that you made from.
Okay.
Yes.
Or early marriages is one of the elements that ruins or destroys someone's future. To those that are involved into early marriages, you can make up the decision today for you to build up your future. Do not depend on early marriages. Early marriages is something that we can discourage, something that we cannot encourage to those that are involved. But when it comes to the government, do you think that the government is really doing much to end the issues of early marriages?
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, the government is. Like my own experience, because this happened. When I got pregnant, I wasn't around.
Okay.
Yeah. So because they wanted me to learn and to do good, to do more.
Okay. Then from there, you managed to go ahead with your education?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you encourage someone who is involved into early marriages to go back to school?
Yes. Okay, sometimes it depends with what you want. Some they just want to get married, then have a family. They think maybe getting married is something that you have achieved in life.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not it.
But there are youngsters who are really, they are the ones who are in forefront of like wanting to get married before their time. What way do you have for that?
Dearest sister, that's not a solution. That's not a dream that you are brought in this world for. At least do something that will help you in that marriage. Complete your studies, complete your school, at least do something so that in that marriage you will be able to support each other. Yes.
Okay, from the points that we've discussed, do you have any past experience about early marriages?
Yes, I do, though I wasn't married.
Okay.
But I just got pregnant when I was still at school.
So what are some of the past experiences that you've learned so far from early marriages?
The experience was quite rare. Something. When I got pregnant, I was in grade 12.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in grade 11. Yes. But I continued because the headmaster wouldn't allow me to leave school.
Okay.
Yes. So then I had to go by bedside. That was when I was 8 months.
Okay.
The pregnancy was 8 months. Yes. So the difficult, I was raising that child in my parents' house.
Okay.
And that was quite really difficult. Yeah, because in terms of supporting, the man wasn't quite good in supporting because we were staying far.
Okay.
Yes, so I find those challenges difficult.
Okay. Now, in this case, it is school. How was the situation according to the experience? Were you not being bullied by your friends?
Oof, it was
Okay.
very bad. Yes, it was bad one, yeah. They would say, they would say those things. You get it. It was very difficult for me, even for me to pass my grade 12.
Okay.
I think it was by the grace of God.
Okay.
Because even teachers, sometimes they would say, hey, you get it. Yeah. So, yes.
Okay, what is your last word that you have as we are closing the show?
The last word that I have is to parents. Parents, let's take good care of our young ones. They are our next future. So I want to it's in a good way. Yeah, I think that's what I have.
Okay. Thanks for watching and see you in our next program next time. Bye for now.